give ourselves more time,
Right.
we apply for the state insurance, and maybe change our mind 2 months later and go with what we decide we want?
You can do that.
Really? That's not what he said.
You can do that. Now, remember, apply doesn't mean guarantee. Apply means you're applying. So don't get the two mixed up. With Blue Cross Blue Shield, though, right, you can apply and you can get your coverage if you decide that, yeah, you don't want. Now, as far as how that works with the MA, you'd have to check with them, but I would think that you should be able to do that. Any other questions? Yes, sir?
Is there a ratings on the various insurance companies that offer, say, a Plan F? That is, like a Consumer Reports that would actually say this company is a real good one versus this company?
That's an excellent question. Yes, there is. You want to make sure, if at all possible, that you work with an AM Best rated company of at least an A. We try to stay within at least an A rated company. There's an ultra selfish reason for it too. We all of us brokers of any stealth carry errors and omission coverage, and in most instances our policies are not going to activate unless we deal with at least an A rated company. But that's a good question. And that brings me to the point that I did forget. Pricing. The Medigap carriers will normally guarantee a rate for 12 months. Not always, sometimes it's even longer. Blue Cross, I think, is intending to have a rate adjustment in March. They will have not had one for at least 18 months. It moves a little differently than group insurance and even individual insurance under age 65. Again, it's a supplement. One of our vendors, Mutual of Omaha, does have a reputation for that first increase. I've had them, I haven't seen anything yet in 10 months, being a little bit of a poop, and then they flatten out. And Harper, on the other hand, is somewhat expensive. They like to boast the fact that, yes, we are expensive going in, but we offer a number of additional amenities like discounts for this and that, for silver sneakers and memberships here and there. But we only keep our increases when they do occur to like 3 and 4%, and they're very, very, very few and far between. But these programs do indeed, they do adjust, and sometimes they'll adjust. You'll see an adjustment come based on your age. Some still use age bands. Most have gotten away from it, and so normally the only time you see an adjustment is if indeed there is a block of business that's being readjusted. Yes, sir.
Where is that list of companies that we could see either online or in our?
Let me see what I can get for you. I didn't know how much to have available, but I'll be glad to bring forth through the board the companies at least that we work with. We don't work with them all, but I'll be glad to see what we can do to supply that for you. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Under our current situation, what form would we have fall under? A, B, C, D, F, G, which?
You mean it's kind of plans?
Yeah, where we are currently. What
Boy.
plan would we be?
I'd say more like N.
N?
N, like in Nancy.
Okay.
As I mentioned, we didn't go into N, but I stay away from it as a marketer for a couple of reasons. Excuse me. Doctors have the right to charge you 15% over Medicare allowance and be able to justify it. Specialists tend to do that. All of them do, but the specialists in particular with the reducing Medicare reimbursements. N will not cover that 15%. G will, F will, I think K will, but N will not. When you'll be able to see that in the handout, and I think we may as well begin to do that. It'll be worth it to you. I don't know how many ever, but I did a little bit of help, but that's okay. No, it's, if you can't, sure, I don't know. Sure. Thanks so much, sure. Here you go, folks, if you can. We probably have more than enough here. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
Okay, so say we stay with the state thing, we take one of the advantages.
Mm-hmm.
And after a year, we realize we don't like it. But we don't fall then under the qualifying events, right?
That's correct.
And guaranteed issue, I wasn't quite sure about what that meant.
Guaranteed issue means you do not have to go through underwriting,
And it's only Blue Cross Blue Shield, right?
except for Blue, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, yes, we have quite a few, thank you. Yes, except for Illinois Blue Cross Blue Shield. They do provide coverage all the time, at least as of now, guaranteed issue. Again, remember that these plans are simple, they're universally accepted by all the physicians who do indeed accept Medicare. They're non-network related, but they do require you to purchase other coverages you might have now, a la carte, because they do not include outpatient prescription drug, nor do they include dental, or routine vision meaning frames, glasses, et cetera, et cetera. They will, of course, indeed supplement Medicare if you were to have a serious vision issue. Yes, sir?
If someone were to go out and get the Medigap plan in, let's say, or
Yeah.
let's use F.
Okay.
Now, with Mutual of